Aw, Rune, you shouldn't have. That's just so sweet of you. And here I thought you were still mad about being neutered. I don't like you.
Oh, fuck me. This is why there are no good holiday games out there. Well, almost no good holiday games. Brought to us by Mastiff, the same fucks who brought over... Wait, what? Really? Is it the spiritual successor to Rhapsody? Wow. I didn't expect that. Maybe this game won't be so bad after all. So believe it or not, there's a story to this game. The Easter kangaroo...
I'm not a kangaroo, mate. I'm a bunny.
...lost his eggs and some creepy little robot bunny offers to help find them. To be fair, other than the lazy opening cutscene, the art in this game isn't bad. It's kind of like an old children's coloring book style, and it's what I've always been partial to. I'm honestly surprised by the effort the program has put in to make this game look presentable. When I first got my hands on the disc, I really thought I'd be staring at something like this.
Where are you going, Lucy? Don't you want to play?
I do, but I'm hungry. I'll be right back.
As is, the game is surprisingly playable. The overall layout reminds me of an old Flash game from the early internet era like Newgrounds.
And admit it, you only went there because it was your only access to porn.
So our goal is to collect 16 eggs by beating minigames spread throughout the Easter village. Right now I can only access the candy store, so let's take a look. Okay... Why am I a school bus? Why does the game need to remind me what I'm playing? I don't have the attention span of a rabbit. What is level 4 being and what the hell is that?
What's with the level markers on some of the puzzles? Is that the game's strange way of letting me know that they're harder? It starts at level 4, and at first I just thought that meant that I had to beat a certain number of games before I could play it. But no, the game just lets me play it regardless. So instead, why doesn't it have just a big old banner that says, "These levels are harder"? Except they're not. Just a big old lie. Just like the Easter Bunny himself. Why did you lie to me? Oh my god.
Okay, really. What the hell is that? What are these? Just why? What is Zero Rabbit? Did I somehow leap into the future, onto a different platform in a different dimension and put on Zero Escape for the worthless PS Vita? Seriously, if you own a PS Vita, this is one out of like 5 games you should own. It's not just this puzzle either. Most of the puzzles in this game are strange pictures of rabbits with worthless English sprawled over it. I feel like the programmers just grabbed random pictures from some poor kid's DeviantArt page. As for the games themselves, well, they're playable. The controller is responsive, but every single game is nothing but jigsaw puzzles, memory matchups, and item catching. To the game's credit, they do mix it up and make them harder by either adding more pieces or making the pictures move, but that doesn't make it fun. It just makes me want to play Pieces instead.
What's that? You don't know what Pieces is? What hell? Let's just forget this game and play something 1,000 times better!
Pieces was released in 1994 for the Super NES by Atlas. It's a puzzle game unlike any other, whereas instead of lining up a row of columns or colors, the player competes against a friend or a computer to solve jigsaw puzzles before their opponent does. The best part is the cool power-ups you get the better you complete the puzzles that you can totally use to screw your friends over.
No, not that one. My favorite power-up is actually the spotlight, and that... I can't escape this, can I?
There really isn't much to say about this game other than the music. More than once I was completely startled and taken out of the game by its unusual musical choices. The music isn't horrible, it's just very generic and bouncy. Bouncy can be good to uplift the mundane puzzle solving, but there are very few tunes, and more than once it sounds like the game's just cycling through its sound file. The worst is during this moving puzzle. I could not finish this puzzle fast enough. Why, in all the puzzles games in the entire universe, megaverse, and multiverse, would you use a 10-second clip for a jigsaw puzzle game? Look at that! I don't even think it's 10 seconds! What makes it worse is that during a later puzzle, the game plays a longer version of the same song! The entire game music plays like a CD player on shuffle, and one longer puzzle the game cycled through random second-long tunes.
Oh, Fiona, your fist has touched my heart. Oh, Fiona, I won't let anything in this world keep us apart.
Okay, I finally got the last egg. Now, I guess the final puzzle is just to hide them for all the waiting children.
That's it? No final puzzle, no I don't know, hide and seek game, no anything to reward me for messing with this fuck heap for an hour? And for some of the most pathetic credits in gaming history, I can't even open up my save file to play some of the many other minigames available that I just didn't choose to play. If I wanted to play new ones, I had to start a completely new file. And according to this album, there are tons of minigames that I didn't play. But you know what? I don't even know who would want to waste their time with this game a second time. Not even a puzzle enthusiast. I'd rather put together a real puzzle. In conclusion, this is not the worst PlayStation game I've ever played. It's boring and it's flawed, but at least I could tell the programmers were putting some kind of effort into it. If it was like a free app or a flash game, I'd probably play it for a couple of minutes before moving on to something better, which you know what? I think I will right now.